Good morning, and welcome to day 3 of Stardew Valley. It's raining, that's why you hear that sound out there, so that means we don't have to water any crops, which is pretty fantastic. So we got a little bit more day with which we can pretty much do whatever we like. Alright, so no letter was waiting for us today, so that means there's not really much for us to do. So I think, what will we do today? Actually, let's do some fishing, and I want to do fishing in a couple of different places, because, well, you can fish in rivers, and you can fish in the ocean. Of course, we did a little bit of ocean fishing earlier, but I want to start with river fishing first, because river fishing can be very good in terms of stuff that you can get out of it, especially when it's raining for whatever reason. Clear ourselves a little bit of a path here. Fortunately, the river is not really very far away. We also got some coal out of it, so I want to keep that if I can. And a dandelion. Oh, good lord. I might run out of space for my fish before I even get to fishing. Okay, trying to look for any ripples. There is a ripple, but I don't think I can get to it. You notice right by the E in the energy bar? Oh, well, we got junk. You notice it's way out there. I'll try to get to it, but the likelihood that I'm going to be able to is, yeah, I can't with this fishing rod. Oh, well, that's all right. We can still find some good stuff, though. Okay, good. We finally got that first fish. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, it's hard to get a perfect cast with the early fishing rod, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. We got ourselves a chub! Shut up, that's not what it means. Chub is a fairly common river fish, so expect to see it a lot. Get your thoughts out of the gutter, kids. Hehe. Uh-oh. Well, this might be the same fish, actually. It's not really showing any extra feistiness. I kind of screwed that. Oh, gosh. Pretty much screwed that perfect up for myself. Okay, yeah, it's another chub. That's fine. We'll just kind of keep on going and see what we can find here in the river. Then maybe once we get a little bit more toward noon or so, we'll go fish in the ocean. And then, I guess to end it, we may very well just go fish in the third location that I kind of forgot to mention earlier, and that is the mountain lake. Alright, this is likely going to be a different fish, because it's putting up more fight. At least at the start. Yeah, that is. That's a shad. Alright, so I think I want to get rid of rocks. Yeah. Oh, I did not... Why did it have me... That's weird. I don't know what those noises are. I think they're owls flying overhead or something of that ilk, but it's a little hard to say, really. Alright, come on, fishy, fishy. There we go. Ah, here we go. Okay, so occasionally we're going to get junk, too. And it is quite literally junk. Now, the green algae you can use to get more, essentially more stamina. But the broken CD is JojaNet 2.0. Oh boy, wow. If you're like me and you're a child of the 90s, you know exactly what this is referencing, and that is America Online. Because they used to send out tons of trial CDs to get people interested in their internet, which, I mean, it was the beginning of the internet. What else are you going to do? You will typically want to junk those, and I will junk these now, but later on you actually can do something with them. So later, it's worth keeping these, but for now, bye-bye. Okay, so I think now I'm just going to fish until probably around noon or so, and I'll show you guys if I get any new fish and the like. So I'll see you guys then. Or I could just go ahead and keep this in, because you notice that treasure chest sitting there? Yeah, you actually want to grab those if you can. Now, of course, the problem with this is it makes it a little tougher to catch fish if you go after treasure chests, but it's usually worth the payoff. So we get ourselves another shaddy ad, and we get stone. So this time it's not actually worth it. Okay, now I will see you guys around noon. Alright, so hopefully, since it's raining right now, we'll be able to maybe find something special in the ocean. I'm not sure, honestly, because I know there are certain fish that you can only catch at night in the ocean or on the river, so we might want to do that at some point fairly soon. Okay, so it's still sardines, so probably not anything particularly unique or great. I don't know, but still, fishing's fun. I like fishing in this game. People say it's pretty hard, and in large part it is, but it's still a lot of fun, and I blew my perfect to try to get that. It just kind of, it involves understanding the mechanics of it. You gotta, usually what I'll do is I'll just sort of keep tapping the square button to hold it on a position, and that allows me to relax it when I can in regards to if I need to go up or down or follow the fish or what have you. I think the herring might be a new fish. And we also got a treasure chest with some mixed seeds and some iron ore, which is a good asset to get early on in a treasure chest. I kind of got lucky on that one. Wow, go me. So yeah, I like the fishing in this game. It's pretty relaxing. Time goes by really fast. I mean, you notice it's already almost 3 o'clock. Now, I did cut some stuff out where I dropped off some of the assets that I had. I even dropped off some of my tools so I could have more storage for fish if I needed it. So, yeah, our inventory is looking a little emptier, but I figured it was probably a good thing to do to help make a little more room, because we're going to be going up to the lake after this, and there's some stuff that we can catch there that's unique, so that I want to have room for it all before we finish out. Man, I almost had that perfect, too. Doggone it. Oh, well, that's fine. So we'll probably fish here. I probably need to leave pretty soon, honestly, to go fishing at the mountain lake, because it's a little bit of a walk to get there, and I don't want to lose too much time. Well, I say too much time. I don't want to push time too badly in regards to being able to get everything done that I want to before the day finishes out. Another thing also is you might have noticed that fishing uses energy just like anything else. So you'll want to be careful how you budget that too. Wow, that went from being a good fish to a not so great fish in 3 simple seconds. Okay, so you notice we've got, I've got a couple of shads and a couple of the chubs that I'm going to sell. I'm basically going to keep one of each fish because of, again, something coming up a little bit later, essentially the community center. And I'm going to sell the rest because, like I mentioned earlier, fishing's a really good way to make money early on in the game if you are able to do so. Oh, actually, there's something to check here. I need sunfish to power my latest invention. It's the only thing that will work. Maru. I don't know if we can get sunfish yet, honestly. I'll go ahead and accept the quest, which opens up a new item in our inventory. It's a timed quest. So we've got to get it to her within the next 2 days. If we don't, it will lapse. And I don't know that it does necessarily anything bad, but it will lapse. If you do get it done, it will give not just money, but you notice it said Maru will be pleased. That means we also get affection points for it, which is definitely a good thing to have. Alright, so as we walk over here, we find a couple of horseradishes just kind of hanging out there. You guys on a date or something? Well, I'm going to steal you from your date, because my pleasure is more important than yours. Haha. Alright, so here's the mountain lake. So let's go ahead and do a little fishing here, too. You notice it took us about an hour and a half of game time to get there. Probably take us about an hour or so of game time to get back. So that's kind of what I wanted to plan for. Alright, so this fish ain't fighting. Oh, hi. Suddenly you fought a lot. Okay. About to say, this fish ain't fighting too much, but then, yeah, it kind of is. Okay, so that's an even better chub. Alright, awesome. Silver quality chub, which means, oh gosh, I gotta start getting rid of stuff soon. See, this is part of the problem with the early game. The inventory space is crazy small. Of course, that motivates you to be able to get more money so that you can buy the bigger backpack and so that you can... Hey, perfect, awesome! Our first perfect. And we get a bullhead, which we have no room for, so we're making room. Getting rid of our mixed seeds here. So come on in, bullfish. So yeah, you'll want to try to get that inventory increase as soon as you can, or as soon as you're reasonably able, because doubling your inventory space matters a lot, especially once you start going into the mines and you pick up crap tons of stuff in one go. There should be some other unique fish we can get from here. I'm not sure if we're going to find them yet, though. Driftwood. Yep. It's going straight into the trash. Sorry. We're not making room for you. What I'll likely do is, if I do find another unique fish, I'll probably get rid of either the horseradish or the I want to call them mussels. That's not what they are. The oysters. from there. Oopsie, I screwed that up. Good job, me. And speak of the devil, there's a carp. Actually, let's get rid of the sardine. I think I have sardines already. So, get rid of you first. See if we can find anything else new. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to, but that'd be great if we could. And we're finding fish quickly enough that I don't really feel the need to cut much of anything. At least from this part, anyway. Okay, so another carp. Cool. Oh, this one's a fighter. We might have a new fish on our hands. We do! Largemouth bass. Awesome. Definitely want to make room for that. And I'll replace the horseradishes, because we can forage those. And I think I've already got one or two. So, yeah. I'd say that's not a bad evening, ultimately. Coming away with 2 or 3 new fish. And, of course, we're going to start to strain our storage at this rate. But, still, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Obviously, we haven't made very much money yet, but then again, that's also kind of to be expected. Okay, so up here, we can reference this, or we'll be able to get to this eventually, the railroad, but we can't get there yet. We also can't get into the mines yet. That'll open up in the next couple of days, I think. I don't quite remember, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, I think we did pretty well for ourselves for day 3, for a day 3 fishing fest. It's also worth noting, although I'm not really going to do very much of it, you can fish in your bodies of water here as well. You will mostly get junk, but you can still fish there if you want to. Oh, whoops, I wanted to, hang on, I want to keep those, there we go, keep those 2. Alright, let's go ahead and store everything first, sort it out. And then see what we can get rid of here. Okay, so we've got a horseradish. We've got 3 dandelions. Let's sell 2 of you. Let's sell 1 of you. Let's sell a herring. A herring? Although I did it in slightly the wrong voice tone, actually. A couple of sardines. And we actually have a sunfish we can sell. Cool. So we'll make ourselves a little bit of money. Oh, and we can actually sell a couple of those oysters. Okay, awesome. We're going to make well, for the beginning of the game at least, a fair bit of money off of this. So, in you all go. And I guess I'll just go chop down some trees, and I suppose we'll see each other whenever I run out of... Well, I need to get my axe first. Never mind. I can't chop down trees without an axe. I mean, I suppose I could, but it would be a bad idea to try. Alright, so this will probably give me a couple of trees, so I'll chop those down, and I'll see you guys once I'm exhausted of energy, and we're exhausted of time. Something else that I'll mention, as if you try to figure out, say, how you're doing, or how much energy you have left, you're going to have to actually use the mouse itself to be able to track it. You can look down here, and it'll show you exactly how much energy you've got left. I think each tree chop, if I remember correctly, takes 2 energy. Let's try it out here. Okay, yeah, it takes 2 energy, so I would only have 9 chops. That's not going to be enough to take down a tree. So that'll essentially be that. And let's go ahead and... I don't have my scythe with me, so we can't really do that, can we? Yeah, let's go ahead and chop down some stuff here. Sort out my inventory. And yeah, let's go ahead and get some more, I guess, grass cut down, or shrubbery, or... God, speaking of Monty Python references, a shrubbery! Yeah, okay, I'm being nerdy, don't mind me. But yeah, we'll cut down a little bit of shrubbery before we finish up today. And yeah, I mean, pretty much today was kind of a lazy day, so we didn't have to worry about watering crops or anything like that. But got a good bit of fishing done. I think our sales are going to reflect that ultimately after I drop off my stuff. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, didn't this guy mention something about field snacks that you can use, and you can eat those and all that good stuff? Yeah. You can make them. I can't right now, but you can. Because they take up an acorn, which we now have a couple of, a maple seed, which we don't have a couple of right now, and a acorn. No, we have pine cones. We don't have acorns yet. So an acorn, a maple seed, and a pine cone. You combine those, you get a pretty good snack for early on. Will give you a lot of energy back. But unfortunately, we don't have the other 2 seed types yet, so we can't really make those. Anyway, let's see. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? I don't think I checked. Beautiful and sunny. Okay, so sunny day tomorrow, which means we're going to be back to the farming. And maybe we'll have some stuff actually come up. I don't think we're quite going to just yet, but we might. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this very rainy Stardew day. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And we get level 1 fishing, which means our fishing rod can go a little bit further, and that bar gets a little bit bigger, which is cool for trying to find perfects.